Hey, Chef Shanita, as we are getting
Happy
set
day
up.
and welcome to Leveraging Leads.
Happy day and welcome to Leveraging Leads. This is a safe space of enhancement and support. It is a action-packed space. It is an activated space. So please get out your pen and piece of paper because we are going to do this thing together. And why do we do this is amazing. So this is a safe space of support where you can get clients, collaborators, and maybe even friends. We come here daily between 7:30 and 8 o'clock Central Time, and it's 30 minutes and it's jam packed. The purpose of us coming together is because we build our powerful introduction so we can say that every day to attract the person or the persons we are trying to be in relationship with. So, be it that we want to work with them, we want to be collaborators with them, we want to work for them, or we want them to work for us, and or we just want to do business with them. Sometimes you walk away with a couple of good friends that y'all can kiki ha ha at a different time. But whatever that is, they need to know, like, and trust you. And how do we get them to do that? Is by building your powerful introduction. So in this 30-minute section, we go through gratitude. We start off that with gratitude every day. Then we do our powerful introduction, which is our I am statement. For you that are on other platforms, is the easiest way to start that out is tell us who you are. And then we do a leveraging lead lesson. And from there, we let you come up and tell us who you are. So give you an opportunity to put those chops into working and start chewing on that fat called your powerful introduction. But the reason we do that is because daily declaration is vital to calling forth your desires. So, welcome in. Please remember, we are on multiple platforms. If you ever feel like you cannot get to us right now, but you wanted to know what we talked about, go on over and listen to the replay here on Clubhouse, here on LinkedIn. Yeah, we're everywhere. The only place you can't get a replay is on TikTok. So if you're live, gather in, come close, and let's go. All right, Miss Erica Cassie, can you please tell us what you are grateful for today?
I am grateful for keeping my opportunities open. I am grateful for looking fabulous. Honey, when I step out, I step out. And I am grateful for the new opportunities that are going to happen today that I'm leaving the house.
Amazing. And then her head says he's grateful I woke up loving myself every day. I'm brighter, a bringer of life and energy. I provide reality. Come on, hard hat. Back on with that. I tell him he always allowed me to challenge my intellect. Um, everybody, let's see, who do we do? That's it. That's it. I normally, oh, I can't do that. Sorry, love. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, nobody else. All right. So I am grateful that Kiana made it back home and grandma duties are over. Woo. Oh, I don't even get a chill on that one, baby. That was why do women over 40 want children? And I ask you this. I'm talking to
I want me baby boy. Anybody out there want to help me get one? Okay.
No, no, no. Baby, your girl been tired. I promise you, I slept so hard. I had to check to make sure my face print wasn't in my pillow this morning because I have not.
It's because I am motherly and I just love. I want to cultivate a son the way that I cultivated my daughter. That's why I want a son.
Well, more power to you. Bless you. And I wish you all the best on your endeavors. Okay, so ingredients of a powerful introduction. It is who you are. It is your name. That is the hook. So you be macking, you on social media, and you come into a place talking about, "Hey, beautiful," and it's like, but you ain't even said who you are. So that's the biggest turn off in the world, because it's actually a turn off in real life. So like, I live in reality, although I'm on social media, right? So it's immediately, "Hello, my name is Keisha." That's how you come into my room. And then it says, so who are you? Then it's, "What do you do?" So, "Hello, I'm Keisha. I am this, and this. I do," which means all the things. Like, if I ran down the list of what I do, now the hardest thing, and I tell you to write it down, because the hardest thing is on the spot when you've not practiced it, is to write your bio. It's like trying to write your resume after 20 years of work, but you're not writing it along the way. So it's kind of like, that's what your powerful introduction is. Each time you do it, you're probably going to write something different. You're going to learn something new. So it's probably going to keep and continually evolve, because who I was when I first started this is not who I am now. I'm very much more bolder and powerful in my speaking. I use, actually, as I'm using hand gestures, I use less hand gestures when I'm sitting on a panel. I'm sitting straight. So that's no different than walking up to someone and shaking their hand and saying who you are and what you do. "I am the CEO of ABC Corporation." That's amazing. Well, what does ABC Corporation do? Oh, we help certain people get to da 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 da. Oh, that's amazing. Well, what made you get into that? Oh, I got into it because I saw that there was a need for housing in my neighborhood, and I wanted to be ones that help people become ownership, because I was one that someone helped me get that away. Oh my gosh, that is amazing idea. I would love to know more about that. Absolutely. Please visit my website at da 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 da. A minute. A minute. And that was me actually talking through how the interaction goes. If you were actually to have your powerful introduction, that's how it would sound if you was to be able to have a conversation with somebody, because you have already established it. You come here every day and you give those same exact words. So when you sit and talk to somebody, they can ask you a question mid introduction, and you should be able to pop into your introduction just like that, because you know who you are, because you say it daily, right? And then you say it with some sass, or some giddiness, or some happiness, because don't nobody want to work with nobody that ain't happy. At least I don't. So when y'all come into my space or walk into my room, you probably see me smiling a lot. That's because I want you to be greeted with my smile, and then with my personality later. All right. So, Miss Erica Cassie, the son of the Thrivers, can you please tell us the rest of your powerful introduction?
Yes, I'm Erica Cassie. I am the son of the Thrivers, powered by love, wisdom, and celebration. I am good, multifaceted, multi-potential like mommy. I listen, teach, lift, and bring clarity for activation and execution. As a therapist and the CEO of Your Goal Concierge, we offer a plethora of options for leaders. Those are those mom energy leaders out there, the fixers, the helpers, those experiencing maybe imposter syndrome, burnout, those experiencing caring and honoring and loving everyone else but neglecting themselves. Yes, I want to speak with you. I would love for you to go over to www.yourgoalconcierge.com, where you can take a gander at all of my options, and you can go ahead and command your thriving by getting your complimentary Thrive plan. Or you can get you a business health quiz. Either way, would love to activate you in that moment, but you can take a gander at all of the options, and we can spend time with each other if maybe you want to understand which offering is best for you, because I would love to lift you and launch you to your right fit solution.
Awesome. I'm getting there. Yeah. So now
we're having a sound effect circumstances, because I y'all, and I just can't do TikTok at the moment.
But I didn't realize you done turned into one of the people that need the sound effect too. Like,
Well,
I'm just.
I like to stay on program, and the program is after every gratitude and after the powerful introduction, we celebrate. And I'm all about a celebration. Okay, if we was in person, I'd probably have everybody, twerk in the circle. Okay.
Oh, twerk. No, okay, sorry. I am the Keisha Johnson. I am a loyal, grateful, silly connoisseur of light, love, and laughter, living completely authentically, unapologetically as the Forever KJ. I am the CEO, which is a lifestyle and financial empowerment brand focused on finance, travel, and intentional life design. The reason that I've done this is because I've seen the best of life and I've seen the worst of life, but I liked being in the best of life. And that was living a life that I had designed that included much travel and much freedom. And I loved that. So I want to get back to that, but I don't want to just be there by myself. Like, have you ever thought about like living the life that you design? Do you have a legacy you want to live and build? Well, let me help you do that. Let's partner together. Let's work together to build the legacy you desire, because I am truly living my legacy as I speak. So visit www.theforeverkj.com. Put in there, I want to build my legacy. And I'll get with you, schedule a 30-minute conversation, and we will get you started on building the legacy that you desire.
Wait a minute, I want to build my legacy.
I want to build my legacy, But it's always about when I think about you, how we don't is as serious as our things are. It's the humor that gets to people. It makes us relatable. And so as I was building out my brand kit, my media brand kit, which is we're going on to our leverage and listens today. I didn't realize how much I did not do when I built Masterpiece. Even upon taking the
oh. I'm trying to get on your TikTok. That's what I'm doing.
Okay. So even on taking on you coming in up.
Yeah.
So you could transition.
Yeah.
So even on taking the business quiz with the business success assessment, I did that with my Masterpiece Vacation, which is my travel company. Now, the reason I did that was because that was my bigger one. That was my corporation. That was the first baby. Now, I've been talking to a CPA and we've been discussing, how to make this right and how to properly set things up. So we're having this great conversation and I'm like, okay, this is amazing. However, what ends up happening is you realize how much you ain't doing, because now here I am rebranding the Forever KJ, or building the Forever KJ brand is what I'm actually doing. Hold on. I don't want that.
I'm right here. You're building the brand. So what I want to invite you to, and anybody else, is my, it is the my business foundation masterclasses. They're starting April the 7th, and I will continue to walk through. I'm going to walk through every business that I'm still affiliated with. So it's going to be that you can tap in at any point. That's all you have to do is buy the template.
Copy that. I don't want that.
Are you there?
I'm here. I don't like the way this look. I wanted the fixed thing. Somebody was trying.
I'm not a co-host. I'm a guest, so that's why it should be the little picture next to your big picture.
Okay. I still don't like it. Anyway, I'm in my feelings. Okay, so uh, so as I'm building, oh shoot, as I'm building my brand kit, the brand kit, and I'm doing my I had to redo the logo for the brand. I think is absolutely. Hey, Bishop Bill. I think the new logo is amazing, Erica. If I may say so myself, it is definitely on brand for the Forever KJ. It is so me. When you see it, you're gonna be like, "All right, Keisha, I'm seeing the vision." But I also believe that not only giving flowers where flowers are due, um, but going back and letting your mentor see some of the things that you've done, that you've watched them, or just to say, hey, your work was not in vain. Like your teaching is not in vain, because I so want to send the manuscript to my English lit professor, just to let her see it, to be like, it's happening, Miss Mans, it's happening. But I say that to say that as we are going through this whole process of changing, pivoting, of building, right? Today is a full day for me. So Tuesdays is the day that I'm like on point. I'm here all day. We're going to be talking finances. We're going to be talking legacy building. We're just going to have that all around talk. And it's really important to truly build the vision out, because once you write the vision, it follows through. Like once you see it clearly, you have the clear, concise vision for your company, your business, all the things. Then the people that are around you, they either going to see it through you and are going to help implement it, or not see it at all. And you need to move them out of your life, because they're going to cause you to think small and doubt yourself. And that is just the enemy. Or they're they're bigger visionaries, and they see something way from farther than you see it. And then that's when it becomes scary, because you thought you was doing big stuff. And then somebody else come in and be like, oh no, girl, that yeah, we done built that before. Let's go bigger. Let's expand this, faster, further. Because when you do it together, you can get further faster. You do know that, right? So that's what my leveraging leads lesson is. And that was a lot of hodgepodge. I forgot that we were doing multiple different places. When Erica comes into my room, it does become super exciting. It is my pleasure and honor to have her here to talk about those things. Morning Hennessy, nice name. It's a great drink as well. So, Erica, what's your thought on building correctly from the beginning, as opposed to doing it ugly, if it's your first time? Okay, so I lost her on everything. Okay. Yep, she went on teacup. So, oh child. So that was it. Ooh, so what I'm doing different. What I'm doing different this time with this business is definitely, sorry, Clubhouse, is definitely taking some steps for some restructuring. It's setting up the corporations correctly, to have all the businesses that I have. So I was told, it was like, yeah, you got a lot of businesses. That's amazing. But they don't have no parent. And I was like, what are you talking about? And so now I'm scurrying for some research. And I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. So you have to talk to people and meet people where they are. So sometimes you could be talking, it's your passion. So my passion is it's actually protecting young black men, right? That is a passion of mine. I have two of them, and I want to protect them and others that look like them. And so that is very important to me. And because that's important to me, and it's important that my community, those that look like me, also are protected. So I had a gentleman come in yesterday that said, We're not going to talk insurance, are we?" And I was like, "Absolutely, we are. I'm going to always talk insurance." It was when he first said it, I was like, "How dare you ask me that?" But then it was a conversation. He brought about a conversation that he and I had about the insurance industry. And so it was like, "Oh, okay, because baby, you can't have that. Don't come at me talking about insurance." Because it is the foundation of financial literacy. If you really truly want to know how the rich get rich, they talk about it. They talk about insurance, they talk about corporations, but what they don't tell you is how those things are built. Now they will give you the outline. They might not give you the master plan. And then that's when we have to start to do the work ourselves. So I say all of that, y'all know this hair don't make it long. I put forth a great effort, but it's gonna be washed this week because it's time for it to. It's time for my ends to be clipped. Hey Tukai, how are you? But yeah, so that's how the foundation is led. And then when I did my own research, and this is just like just a simple Google search, that when I did my own research, it showed the numbers. So y'all want to stop the violence in your community, what places that look like you, and you want the government to do something about it, go put a $250,000 life insurance on the man of the house. Because then when something happens to him, that insurance company has to pay on it, right? Now, if the 308,000 men that look like my little boys that become unalived a year in the United States, if a $250,000 claim has to be paid on those amount of people, that's $95 billion that the insurance companies lose every year. Guess what'll stop? Gun violence. So I say all that to say that sometimes we have to utilize what we have, and everybody needs to know about it. So if you have a business and you're not somewhere where you're advertising your business, be it on social media, you have a website where you're doing lead generation and you got to get people to go to your website, then it's you. You are your brand, you are your word of mouth. So you have to be able to do those things. But then it's best to collaborate with someone. So, what we read in Rich Dad Poor Dad is basically he said, go get you a job in an MLM because they teach you how to sell. But we talk negative about MLM. But if you want to own your own business and you need to learn marketing, guess who does marketing best? Those companies. Mm-hmm. Day number one, 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 day number one. So that is our leveraging leads lesson. If no one has any gratitude and no more conversation, ooh, yep, y'all knew it was coming. The hair had lasted as long as it was gonna last. Now I don't know how this works when I end this. I cut it too short.